Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new loot video for you all today. So today I bring you all a pretty straightforward loot video. This is none other than loot from 1000 herb boxes. Now I do apologize for the lack of uploads and streams lately. I thought I caught the coronavirus for a second there, but it turns out it was just a little bit of a cold, and finally it's passed. So I'm feeling much better, but you still may be able to hear that, so if so, I do apologize. But yeah, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video, see what the herb boxes have in store for us. It's definitely going to be a short loot video compared to my other ones, but there's nothing wrong with a short loot video every now and again. So with all that being said, let's start talking a little bit about what these herb boxes are. And in the background, pretty much the whole entire video is just me opening up 1000. And obviously I tried to fast forward as much as I could, and best I could do is get it down to 6 minutes. So hope you guys just enjoy the rambling at this point. But yeah, these herb boxes are the very best reward that you can obtain from the Nightmare Zone chest found in Yanil. Each box costs about 9,500 Nightmare Zone points, and inside the box you can expect to find 11 herbs total, all of them being grimy. But overall you actually only get 10 herbs per box, and you can only get 15 of these boxes per day. That's kind of like the 24-hour limit at the Nightmare Zone chest. Now the most expensive herb that you can get from these herb boxes would most definitely be the Renar, which is currently at a price of 10.5k as the making of this video goes. And the least expensive herb that you can get is of course the Guams, being at a current price of about 7 GP each. The release date of these herb boxes was September 5th, 2013, which means if you've done a lot of Nightmare Zone in your time, then you have been able to collect herb boxes every day for the past 7 years. And if you've done that, or at least close to something like that, you have made an incredible amount of money. And it is important to keep in mind that buying these boxes every day from the Nightmare Zone chest will cost you a total of 142,500 Nightmare Zone points a day. And while that may not seem like a lot, you know, spending that amount every day will certainly add up over time. And just a little bit of fun facts, you know, if you try to high alch these herb boxes, you would get about 60 GP back, and low alching it, you'd receive just about 40, so definitely never do that. And as it goes for the probability of getting these high tier herbs, according to the wiki, you do have an 8 to 9% chance to receive a Renar, 4 to 5% chance for an Avento or a Quarm, 2 to 3% chance for Lantidime and Dwarfweed, 3% chance for a Cadentine, and 6% chance for Irit, 11 to 12% for the Harlander and the low tier herbs such as the Guam. And you do have a pretty high chance at 25 to 26% to get a Marantel or a Taroman. Obviously the cheaper the herb, the more likely you are to receive it. But seeing as you get so many boxes and 10 herbs per box, you're always going to make some steady profit every single day. Obviously this is members only, and the only thing you have to do for this is to do Nightmare Zone to achieve the points in order to buy them. And although the herb boxes are not stackable in your inventory, they are stackable in your bank. This isn't really related to quests, although you do need to have certain quests done to have a pretty clean Nightmare Zone game. And a lot of guides can be found about Nightmare Zone on YouTube, and I will try to link some in the description below. And just looking at the price of a bond, you know, that price is so high these days just to get membership on Old School that doing these daily things really do add up over time. I mean, if you were to collect your herb boxes every single day, as of today, current profit is about 185k just in the herb boxes that you collect every 24 hours. So if you multiply 185k by 30 days in a month, I mean, you're looking at well over the cost of a bond. So even if bonds are very expensive, you know, you can always rely on herb boxes or other daily things such as doing your herb runs, which is again relating to herbs but just kind of in a farming way. There's also things like collecting your battle staves and selling them on the Grand Exchange. From the shop to the Grand Exchange just takes like no time at all. But these daily things, you know, once you unlock all the requirements to be eligible to collect and to do these things, this will all tie into your guaranteed profit at the end of the day, the week, the month, and especially the year. You know, this doesn't just have to be a 1 week or a 1 month thing. There's always things like the Throne of Miscellanea Kingdom that you can really just stockpile on a bunch of GP and a little bit of effort every couple days, and you know, a year down the line you have a lot of money saved up in that. So let this video, I guess, just be a reminder to look into your dailies, look into your weeklies, your monthlies, whatever it is you want to call them, because a lot of them are underrated and a lot of them can be profitable, especially if you're consistent with all of them, or even just some of them. Well, with all that being said, we are finally done opening up 1000 herb boxes, just over 2 months worth of collecting, a total of 66 days, 15 herb boxes boxes a day. Now it is time to do the price check just to see how much we are gonna walk away with from 1,000 of these herb boxes. All of the low tier herbs and the high tier herbs in the inventory all adding up to be approximately 11.8, rounded up to about 11.9 mil. Most of that just coming from the Renars, as they are really expensive right now, so I chose a pretty good time to do this. And yeah, like I said, you know, this did take quite a while, but if you kind of break that down into days, then it's really just a couple minutes a day, just kind of teleporting to Nightmare Zone, buying the boxes, and then doing whatever you want to do for the rest of the day, the rest of the night, because the next time you have to do it is 24 hours later. So, you know, it's a once a day thing, and it really just goes to show that, you know, profit is definitely there if you just invest the time and you have the points necessary to do this every single day. Again, it's 142k points a day, and it does take a long time for these to add up. I mean, this one video took about 66 days alone, so if you want to get a bigger collection, or at least a more valuable collection than I did, then it will take some time, but it's pretty much just free money as long as you have the points. So with all that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow with another loot video. I already have all the editing done, so I should see you guys with it either tomorrow or the day after that. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you next time, and until then, Mr. No Sleep out.